with us once again this morning, and I love it every Friday actually to find out what song he's going to play. Now then, I've got to come back here and see who we've got this morning. My goodness me, it is a big day for us here with Learn Welsh Pembrokeshire. Good morning, bore da, Tomos.
Bore da, Gina, bore da, Tom, bore da. Hey, bore da.
Bore da, H. What on earth are you doing here at this time in the morning?
It's far too early. You know that, don't you?
Tomos, we have been doing Seren a'r Wythnos for a number of weeks now, and we've come to this point. It's the grand finale.
It is. It's the round derfynol. So, you know, rather than doing the recorded versions, why not do it in view, live here?
Why
And
not?
that's right.
Why not just show us all up? That's great.
Why not?
I love it. I
Intention, you know, like the X Factor finale. It's got to be live.
That's a good point. Yeah, it does need to be live. And, well, we've got the retaining champion, Gina Jones, who was our Seren a'r, of the championship, Pen Camp Wythnos.
Yeah, Pencampwriaeth. Yeah.
Close.
Pencampwriaeth.
And we've got the newcomer with H, the little scrappy do in the corner there, trying to take the title from her. H.
Is that Medina, Scooby, or Shaggy?
Let
We'll
me at
pass
him.
on that one. Moving on. Have you been practicing?
Yes, I have been practicing.
Oh.
Everything. Check me out.
Oh,
Well,
I haven't been practicing, I'm afraid.
Well,
Okay.
it's fair to say that Tomos and I, we've got high standards, and we are expecting very, very high level of siarad Cymraeg bod yma.
Then
Okay.
you're looking in the wrong place, Tom.
No, I'm sure.
Not
we're
at all. And in fact, but before we do this live, what I do want to say, Tomos, Monday evening, you've often got a sports jersey on. You've got your rugby jersey on because Team Wales are taking on Georgia in Cardiff. But Monday evening, Tomos, it's an exciting time.
Oh, cyffroes iawn, isn't it? Very cyffroes.
It is. What's the United States in Welsh?
Well, it's Unol Daleithiau America, but we can just say America because it's early, so we'll say America.
Because it's early. Oh, fantastic. And they're going to be kicking off. And I spoke with David last week at the mural of Joe Allen. We are locally represented in a World Cup. And Fraser from the Sports Show, I forgot to mention this with Bill Kahn, thinks it's the first time that a Pembrokeshire resident has represented at the World Cup. So very exciting times. But we've got our own World Cup here taking place.
Oh, yeah.
Our Seren a'r Wythnos. Now, we've got some highlights. Well, we could have some highlights if I could find them quick enough. So we have had entries from both of you. We've got this one here from H in the past.
Dwi'n gwylio pobl y cwm.
Ooh, I'm glad you got the right button there.
I know, because there is we've got a few outtakes over here, and then all the way back from week one, which I think was quite a lengthy one to start us off. We had this.
Bore da, Tomos. Right then, here we go. Dawch I sgoltan un o gloch di sadwn mis Hydref in Cyntaf.
All the way back. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you've got that recording because they're very short and sweet today. We're not going to have any long ones today.
We're not having long ones. And I was hoping to find one of Toby's from last year, but then, oh no, wait there. Is this it? Wait there.
Dwi'n gyrru Bugatti Veyron.
That was the best one. I've got to say, I loved that.
There you go. So that was the highlight of last year, but of course Gina got the title. Now, Tomos, explain the rules for this morning on Seren a'r Wythnos.
Okay, so we want to use the phrases that we've previously been doing across this year's Seren a'r Wythnos. So that's what I'm looking for, really. Maybe not going too much off piece, just really using, like I tell the people in the class, use the patterns that we've learnt rather than going off piece, because sometimes more mistakes can happen when we go off
Yeah.
piece.
So
This
keep
So
it
is-
that's what I'm
simple.
surprised.
Keep it
And that's
simple.
what I'm surprised to hear.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's what I've gone. That's the route I've taken this morning. Keep it simple. We're live. Just go for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, yeah.
keep it simple, stupid. And
Yes.
for those, Thomas, and for those that might be interested, and they've been inspired over these last couple of last 2 months of hearing presenters speak a little bit more siarad Cymraeg, how can people get involved?
Yes, so we'll have new courses for complete beginners starting in January now. So if we look on our Facebook, Learn Welsh Pembrokeshire, dysgu Cymraeg Benfro, or on the website, learnwelsh.cymru, there'll be options there for you in the near future to choose from.
Cyffroes iawn, very
Yeah.
exciting. I'm currently going through my canolradd, and I have to say, the classes this week have just been so fun. We're speaking lots, even in our breakout rooms. I learn via Zoom. The classrooms are coming back in some settings. We've had so much fun just speaking and really understanding some more of the more complicated sentence structures, like I have done something, or I have something, a possession. We had a right little conversation about when wedi can be used, or when you've got to say my pencil sparred gyda fi, possession. So these are the kind of things that you can enjoy. But back to this morning and putting Gina and H in an uncomfortable position. Gina, as the reigning champion, I'm going to give you the choice of heads or tails as to whether or not you're going to go first. Are you going to go heads or tails?
I'm going to go tails.
Tails.
Ooh.
And it's tails.
I'll go first then. I'll just go first and get it
You'll
over
go
and done with.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Thomas, are you ready?
Dwi'n barod.
Right,
Barod.
here we go.
Gina, when you're ready,
So do I just go and do all of them? Yeah.
go for it.
Okay. Dwi'n hoffi Tomos. Dwi'n gyrru MG. Dwi'n darllen Facebook. Dwi'n gwylio S4C. Dwi'n gwrando ar Pure West Radio. Mae hi'n boro glaw. That's
There
it.
you go. That's it. That's
Please
it.
don't
Tell you
tell me
what.
there's more. I haven't got any more.
Wow. Bendy Gedding.
Please.
Right. H, over to you.
Okay. Right.
Follow that, eh?
I will. Watch me go. Are you right? I've been
Ooh,
practicing, Gina,
okay.
let me tell you. Right. I've never won anything Welsh in my life, so I'm working on this. Come on. Right. Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's do
Right.
this.
Shwmai, H ydw I, dwi'n hoffi siocled, dwi'n ddim yn hoffi pîn-afel, dwi'n garu Vauxhall Corsa, dwi'n darllen Dylan Thomas. Dwi'n gwylio cwpon y byd 2022. Come on, Cymru! Dwi'n gwrando Pure West Radio. Mae hi'n o'r.
Oh my goodness, that was so... Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I'm impressed, H. You have been practicing, haven't you? You've done your
You
work.
have.
Yeah.
We've got a Dayan Gina from Helen, and also a Dayan to H from Helen Maria. Boreda from Charlene, who's listening in as well. Tomos, what a standard.
Wow. Blown away by the standard there. So it's really down to what you've chosen, as in what you've said that you've hoffi and gwylio. So, you know, it's really close. In Gymraeg, we say, o drwch blewyn, by a hair. O drwch blewyn. So it's by a hair.
Ooh.
Yes, really is.
Right. Thomas, have you got a final answer? A winner of this year's championship?
You know, I just need to hear them again, I think.
Oh, really?
One more time.
Yeah, I think I'll just hear it again because just to make it clear. Oh,
Tom, did you
diolch yn
record it?
I think there is
You don't
just,
mind,
I
do you?
know, right? I've been saying all week, I'm going to think, but I think we've got one clear winner here. But hey, we'll see. Going to put me through this again.
Go for it, Gina. Come on, let's do
Here we
this.
go.
One more time.
Dwi'n hoffi Tomos. Dwi'n gyrru MG. Dwi'n darllen Facebook. Dwi'n gwylio S4C. Dwi'n gwrando ar Pure West Radio. And hi'n boro glawr.
Nice. Right. A TH?
Okay, Shwmai, H ydw i. Dwi'n hoffi siocled, dwi'n ddim yn hoffi pînafol. Dwi'n gyrru Vauxhall Corsa, dwi'n darllen Dylan Thomas, dwi'n gwylio Cwpon y Byd 2022. Come on, Cymru! Dwi'n gwrando Pure West Radio. Mae hi'n o'r.
Da.
Tomos, have you heard enough?
Okay.
Okay.
Dwi'n
Drum
barod.
roll, please.
Pen campwr, Seren air yr wythnos, yn mynd i... H.
Gwych arbennig, llongfachiadau, H, very well done to you. You are our Seren Air of the championship, as I'm now calling it.
Well done, da iawn.
Fantastic. Helen with lots of hard eyes. We've got Charlene celebrating with us as well. Tomos, diolch yn fawr iawn I ti am pob dydd Gwener. You've been brilliant on our Gwenny Gweners. Thank you so much. And in fact, am I going to see you later?
Wrth gwrs, Tom.
Hey. So what I think of Welsh learners, we're going to be getting together this evening for our Noson Dathlu, our celebration event, where those that taken part in the exams, which is optional. Thomas mentioned about signing up for new courses. You don't have to do the exams if you don't want to, but if you do and you pass, you get a nice certificate. So I'm looking forward to seeing you and all the fellow learners, because I learn online. I can't wait to be in the same room as all of you. So Tomos, diolch yn fawr iawn.
Can I just say something before we go? I was going to say, I've got that sort of apprehension and that nervousness really about learning Welsh. But one thing I will say, whoever's thinking of learning Welsh and joining classes with you in January, one thing I can assure you is you'll have lots and lots of fun while learning Welsh. And that's what it's all about. So, yeah, go for it and have fun.
Definitely.
Diolch yn fawr I chi.
Bendigedig. Diolch yn fawr. And Thomas, you've picked us a song because it is Feel Good Friday. What have you gone for?
Well, it's a new song for the Cwpan y Byd, as H was mentioning there. So that's what really clinched it, because she did mention the Cwpan y Byd. So this one is called Calon y Ddraig, the Heart of the Dragon, by Dom, James and Lloyd. Felly, Cymru!
Come on, Cymru! Woo!